Welcome everyone to the Shaar Avodah Daily. First, l'chaim everyone, l'chaim, l'chaim. Shaar Avodah Daily, B'tzat Shmaya. We're going to start with a Shaar once a week, and we're going to build on that till we're going to get to once daily, where the focus is going to be to have a short, practical Shaar talking about the unum of avodas Hashem. We all will be able to grow together in avodas Hashem. We'll be starting with the Sefer Shaar HaBitachon. We'll be talking about the unum of Bitachon in a practical way. The reason why we're doing the Shaar is I myself was looking for such a Shaar. I heard Chavadim that were looking for a short, practical Shaar in avodas Hashem, and we didn't really find. So we did what Hillel Azukin said you should do, Em Aina Nili Mili. If not me, who will do it? So that's where we are. I'm not here to preach. We're here to grow together as Chavadim. If anyone has any avodas, comments, or any questions, please feel free to send, and B'tzat Shmaya will engage with it. Every once in a while, we'll start with once in 2 weeks. We're going to try to share a personal experience that we had in growing in avodas Hashem. From time to time, we're being a guest to share their personal experience, and hopefully it'll be a Shaar that we all will enjoy and appreciate. When we start talking about Bitachon, there's one question that always comes up. Why is it so many people Yeshemayim, people Medaktik, Machmir, all sorts of Chimres, real ehrliche people, but when it comes to Inyan of Bitachon, you find, if you go to them in any given moment, are you taka calm? Are you relaxed? Do you feel Hashem has taken care of you? In any manner, in any Inyan. And many times the answer is no. And we're talking about people that are actually working on the avodas Hashem. They're working on Bitachon. They could be having a Shaar every day on Bitachon. They know every rishon on Bitachon. They're really trying their best. Yeah, it's going to be good. But when you come to ask them, do you feel calm? Do you feel really Hashem is really taking care of you? Do you feel it? Many times the answer is no. So I thought of it a little bit. And many times it comes because we're not looking at the shoydish of Bitachon, the way we should have Bitachon, the way Bitachon is supposed to be dealt with and learned. So we'll start with 3 akdomas, and with these 3 akdomas, we're B'tzat Shmaya going to build our shirim. We're going to try to mention them and build on it in every Shaar. So we're going to say it short, and then we're going to dig a little bit deeper. Number 1 is, before Bitachon, you have to make sure you really have emunah. You really believe in Hashem. Number 2 is, what is Bitachon? Understand really what Bitachon is and the way we should live with it. Number 3, the way we should have Bitachon, we should keep on learning from David HaMelech. And Tehillim, we see all the mamudim of Bitachon are from David HaMelech. David HaMelech is the king of Bitachon. All the songs we have from Bitachon are from David HaMelech. So we should try to learn from David HaMelech how to have Bitachon, and B'tzat Shmaya will be able to grow more and more and really, really trust in Hashem and have a calmer life. So regarding emunah, there's a mitzvah. We have Bitachon. It's not only just because we're anxious, so let's have Bitachon. It's actually a mitzvah to have Bitachon. Hashem wants you to trust in Him. Hashem wants you to know there's only Him. Now, if you don't have a minute, or you have any chashushes, or you don't feel comfortable, there's no way to build on Bitachon. You can't have trust if you don't really believe in something. So, number 1 is make sure your minute is really strong. You have no doubts about it. If you have anything to talk, find a Rebbe, a Moraderer, a friend, a Sefer, a Shaar, and make sure you're clear with your minute. Or even find yourself some time to think to yourself, what do I believe? Why do I believe? And make sure you become clear in that. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is the way we should have Bitachon. We're not going to go in the machloikes and the verschiedene shittas there's Machlokes Rishonim, Talmidei Hashem, and others. What betochen, like what can we expect of betochen? But simple betochen, just to be able to trust in Hashem and be calm. Many people use it as an escape of really feeling what they're feeling. Meaning, they have a certain situation that they're uncomfortable with. They don't like it. Finance, stress, problem with their kids. They're looking for an apartment they're not finding. And so on and so forth. So they run right away. One second, I'm a Yid. Oh, let's go to Betochen. I don't have an apartment. I can't pay my rent. Betochen, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And this is not the way Betochen works. It won't work, actually. There's a word from Hashem Tov in Savus Rivash. The Degel Machna Freien brings it down. All Talmidei Hashem talk about it. In order to have a real kesher with the Eibishter, something called Hachnua, Havdula, and Amtoka. Hachnua means you're supposed to be machniya to Vashefer. There's a certain situation. Doesn't go the way you want it. Bow a little bit. Be machniya yourself. Accept it. Feel it. Be okay with it. Make place for it. You're not in control. Give up control. It's not comfortable. It's not fun. It's not pleasant. But it's a fact. We're not in control. Let's breathe into it. That's step number 1. Step number 2, Havdula. You have to be mavdil what you can do, what is in your hands to do, and what is not. Step number 3 is Hamtoka. Only then you start to be mamtik and say it's for my toiva. Hashem is in control. It's all for the good. And we tend to skip the first few steps and go right away. It's not good. Okay, so let's trust in the Eibishter. It's going to be good. And it doesn't work. We could try it again and again, but it doesn't work. And the same is really with any relationship. It could be a relationship with a person to himself. To have a good relationship with him, with his spouse, with his parents, with his friends and family. In order to have a real good relationship, you have to make place for the uncomfortable, for the stuff you don't really like, which we all have. If you're not going to make place for it, you won't be able to live peace with it, live in peace with it. Meaning, when you have a relationship with someone and you find something that you mislike, step number 1 would be realize it, recognize it, make place for it, make peace with it, sit with it, accept it, breathe into it. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't want it. But it's here. Only then you can start to, think, maybe they do have stuff that I like. Maybe there's a way I can work it out. But by skipping the first step, we're never going to get to the next step of actually living with it in a positive way. Same with Betochen with Hashem. If you find yourself in a hard situation, step number 1 is to make sure we're accepting it. We're feeling the pain. We're making place for the pain. We're breathing into it. Be present in the moment. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. I don't like the situation. Only then, when we're really present in the moment and really give up control. Yeah, I'm not in control because I didn't like it. I don't like the way it is. And it's just the way it is. Only then we can go to the next step and start thinking, who's really in control here? Why is this really happening? Is there a reason? Is that for my good? Is the end story going to be good? Can I actually be calm that everything is good and it's going to be good? And only then we can start to bring in there's a Bashefer in the world. There's someone taking care. And actually everything is for my good. I can actually be calm. It's going to be good. It's fine. It's taken care of. And that's real Betochen. David HaMelech, you see in Tehillim all the time. He starts crying. Sometimes it looks like he's complaining to Hashem. I'm in such agony. I'm in such pain. Why do you put me in such a situation? A minute later, you see David HaMelech says, but Bashefer, Hashem, I love you. I trust you. I can go to sleep and calm. Wake up calm. Because I know it's all for my good. It's all going to be good. But but realize, he didn't start just by saying, it's all good. Yeah, if you want to kill me, it's all fine. No, I'm in pain. Look, I'm in Pashefer. Hashem, look, I'm in pain. I don't like it. But you know what? I know it's all for the good. I'll finish with a famous story with Rockefeller, where there was a guy that was successful in business, but one day he lost all of his fortune, and he had no money. It's all stressful. He couldn't even think forward how he's gonna make it happen, how he's gonna jumpstart again his business and try to get back his money. So he went on a walk by the water, all stressful, and walking back and forth. When the guy realized he's all stressed, he approached him, says, "Hey, David, what's going on? I see it's not all right." He tells him, you can't help me. Tells him, why? You know who I am? No, who are you? So he says, I'm Rockefeller. I have all the money you need. I see you're stressful. Looks like you could use some money. So he started telling him the story. He lost his business and doesn't know where to go. So this guy takes out a check. No problem. He signs it. I'm giving you an empty check. Use it whenever you want. You don't have to pay me back. Whenever you want, you can pay me back. It's all good. Guy goes away, smiling from ear to ear. He puts the check in his back pocket. Everything is fine. He starts dreaming already how he's going to build his new business, where he's going to pull money. He's going to sell that real estate, flip it, buy a different one, and start the business from fresh, make new connections. And he's in a different world. And that's what he did. He started rebuilding the business, and he never even used this check. Now, the point of the story really is that's Bitachon. Bitachon isn't necessarily you have what you really want. You have your solution in your pocket now. Bitachon is you're taken care of. Let yourself trust that you have that empty check you're taken care of. You have what to rely on. You're not in the air. You're not left alone. And that we could all resonate. No, it doesn't look good now. We're going to have to find a way to do our ishtadlus to make it better for us. But we don't have to overstress. We're taken care of. Someone is really taking care of us. Hashem is really taking care of us. It's all for our good. There's a plan. I could rely on that plan. It was actually very interesting. I found a friend that that the business that he does is very stressful business. There's times that he could be very matzliach, but there's times that we're really, really tight. And I asked him how he goes about it. If it's not too stressful for him, you have to pay your bills. So he told me, you know what? I always have him back in my mind. If I'm not going to be able to pay my rent, my father is a wealthy guy. He does very well in business. He's not going to let me down. If I'm in a situation I won't be able to cover rent, I know he's going to pitch in. He's not going to let me down. I never needed it, but I know behind my mind he's not going to let it happen. And I started to think, can't I relate to that? Can I also use that in my situations when I don't see any hope? It's stressful. But I know there's someone in charge. He's not going to let me down. He's not going to let me drown. He's going to make sure I'm taken care of. He's going to make sure I have everything I need. I think we can all relate to that. And that should be our focus when we're talking about Bitachon. May Hashem help. We should all be growing in Bitachon and really trusting in Hashem and have a good life. Chaim l'chaim.